Gotten to the very bottom of the data crater, everyone. Took a while, but we got there in the end. I'm not going to build the big tree harvesters. I don't think there's a need for it. I don't think there is a sufficient argument to be made for me upgrading those. Wow, we have halved our fleet. I mean, granted, our fleet is very busy. So let's increase it back up again. But that was kind of impressive. 7 workers needed. Nope, 1 worker. We still haven't turned on steel yet, but we'll wait for that for a little while more. We're doing for concrete. We're actually doing okay for concrete. We're not using it on very many things right now. Water-wise, I'm very happy. I mean, there is still coal needed over there, so you know there are arguments to be made for needing coal in a couple of places, but I mean, I could put a splitter there and have a coal pickup that's just available for those couple of places where I'm still reliant on coal. Basically, it's replacing what I've undone. But let's do it. This no longer needs to allow exports, so that will allow us to build up the coal that we need for our steel smelting operation. I'm probably going to unpause at least one line of the steel smelter soon. Apparently, not gonna let me just rise this up over the top of this one. Shame. Come on. This point, I'm gonna want this to come out and all the way down. Realistically, there is never going to be a time where I need an excavator through here, because it couldn't do anything even if it went through. Oh, that being said, that ramp is there just purely to allow trucks to get over, fair enough. Actually, let's dial this back a bit. Instead, I'm going to follow this pipeline. So I've already made it impossible for an excavator to go there anyway. Now, frustratingly, have to branch off about here, I think. All the way down. Actually, let's branch off a little bit earlier than that. We'll replace this one with a larger a larger ramp. I might, in fact, straighten this out completely. I don't know. That would be kind of nice. It would look a lot tidier that way. Because right now, water down here is technically supplied by these pumps. Let's unpause these. They only require 2 people each. I am going to need to bring a lot more water down here, realistically speaking. Could add a couple more of these, though. No, I couldn't. I wouldn't have the room. That's fine. That being said, I could do it over here instead. It's 3.5 per 60 seconds, so that's fine. Not getting a lot of rain to really make this that important of a task, but a little bit of extra support, not go amiss. This game is taking me much longer than I expected. I already put in 2 weekends on it, and I'm starting to build computer chips. Nice! There is an awful lot to do in this game, to be fair. There is an awful lot to do in it. Alright. Let's bring this along. Right. As soon as these are over, I'm going to remove this entire vehicle ramp. Let's get that done quickly. Everything is going to start complaining they can't get over there. Right, I've got to wait for it to finish. Done. Right. Oh, wow. There's a lot of meat cuts. If we went for a ramp like this, I mean, I'd be able to build it right now if I wanted to do that. And there is something nice about that idea. Let's restore what we've taken away. Now, will there ever be a time that we want excavators over here? I don't know, but if there does come such a time, I can probably get to it from here by filling things in. So I'm going to say for now, probably not going to need it. Bold claim, I know, but... Go. Now I just need to bring this water pipe down here. Come on. Damn it. Fine. I need to delete this, otherwise it detects that it's a loop. And does not like. Oh crap. I think I may have just clipped this. No. I don't... Well, maybe I did. No, it still wasn't through. That would have been an awful lot of materials being spent. Right. There is a T3. A T3 as in pipes. Oh, big dump. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there are T3 vehicles, yeah, absolutely. Right, so with that done, continue on the route of our coal delivery all the way down here. Yeah, if I ever want to take an excavator over there, I can either redesign the connection. Is that going to be able to get down? Oh, yeah, I will. Well, I can either redesign the connection or put in some... fill this in and allow access from that side. Not actually sure we have the materials for that, sadly, but let's go ahead and pause it then. Yep. Right, still working on all of this. Biofuel coal. Biofuel coal. And everything turned off but fuel gas. So that my trucks never get confused and start complaining that they can't get there to deliver things. They shouldn't, but just in case. That should not allow export or import. Definitely not export. Definitely not export. This should be for fuel gas and should be kept full. Biomass kept full. And water. Well, I guess I could allow for import, I suppose, on all of them. But hopefully there will be pipes keeping them full. In fact, to that end, I should have moved this across a little bit. Damn, I put it in the wrong place. That's annoying. Alright, I'll quickly pull it down and rebuild it then. And now that I've got a bit of a better idea of the ramp shape, I can just use this one, it's fine. Yep. Perfect. Wow, they've done a decent job of building this out. But once that's all done, then we are going to have everything we need. Is it paused? Really? Pause that. No. Don't quite understand that part, but alright. Oh, it's paused because... Yeah, right. It's paused in terms of power. Right, let's turn on some of the steel. In fact, let's turn on a decent chunk of the steel. Can we turn on all of the steel? We can. Oh, marvelous. Alright, getting somewhere now. 29 workers. Let's get you... we can probably afford the Unity. How are we doing for fuel? It's never really that great, but we're sort of getting there. No available dump. No place to dump products. What have you got? Dirt. Right. Am I allowing you to dump dirt is the question. What are you trying to do? Huh. What do you mean? Oh, you've stuck yourself, haven't you? You dummy. Yeah, they're completely chockers on dirt right now, which is an issue. Quite a large one. I could... Oh, there we go. I mean, I don't want to increase the priority there. I just really, really don't. It's going to be interesting to see how the stone layer collapses in this mine. Considering it's a lot more stable than the dirt layer. And you can see that by the angle of collapse. Dirt is collapsing from all the way over there, but the stone is protecting it, and then it's collapsing far less aggressively. I really, really like the model of the way that materials collapse in this game. What did you miss? You've been gone for 3 hours. We almost lost. We very, very nearly lost. It was a trying time. Can't afford to run that, though. I'll allow them to work for now, but... You should not allow import or export. And then I think these on. Now they take ages to do their job, but it should be alright. How are we doing with the chicken farm? Oh, we're back up to full. Nice. Kind of impressed. They are actually doing a really good job when you think that used to be a ramp going all the way down. They completely filled the ramp and are now starting to fill out that layer as well. I'm actually sincerely impressed. Right. Well, we're not making any progress with regards to research for obvious reasons. We'll get there. Okay, time for us to allow production again. Even more, maybe? Got 5 workers now. Alright. I'm somewhat happy with what we've managed to put together. And it was only because we had such large stockpiles of construction materials that we could go that long before imposing it. It was only really this last conveyor that was affected by that pause. So I'm quite happy with it so far. Oh, cool, good. Do we have any more excavators free? We don't. That's fine. The expansion over here is still going well. We'll probably be able to build in a reasonable chunk of houses there in time. I mean, it would actually be kind of nice if later down the line we can expand this area out enough to remove these houses and just have a block of houses at the side. And actually change the dimensions of this area quite significantly. Aavak, sorry, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm convinced the oil refinery isn't fixed yet. And it's perhaps a simple problem. You are not creating enough steam for the whole system because one of the boiler inputs is switched. One of the boiler inputs is switched. Input, 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 input. I'm assuming that's correct. Maybe it is not, but that pipe is full of steam, so this wouldn't be able to output. I'm not sure what you were looking at there. If you flip the building, everything gets mirrored. Just look at the pipes and smokestack. It doesn't look good. What do you mean? I am honestly confused. Please follow the water pipes to both boilers. Oh. Well, I mean, it's working, so it wouldn't be... Both of them have worked. They couldn't be working if those... Because I haven't changed anything in any, you know, small scale of time, but... I mean, the water pipe is on the right. The water pipe is on the right. This is... sorry, not water pipe. The fuel pipe is... Well, yeah, fuel pipe is on the left. They're alternating, but it's working fine. Let me have a look at that for you, though. Because I see what you're saying. Like, if I'm switching around the boilers, shouldn't it... by mirroring the boilers, rather, shouldn't they stop working? I totally get what you're saying, yeah. But it doesn't seem to care. Aavak, they should be mirrored and symmetric, but they aren't. One got water on the left side. Yeah, no, I just covered that. Oh, to be fair, it's probably a little bit of Twitch chat lag, but okay, I'm sorry. No, don't apologize. I can completely see what you were saying, though. I completely see what you were saying. They aren't mirrored, so the fuel and the water should have to go in on the same site. I completely see the problem that you were trying to warn me about. It shouldn't be working, but it is. And one smokestack is black and the other is white. That's based on what they're burning. If they burn fuel gas, they're producing CO2. If they burn heavy oil, they're producing exhaust. Oh, actually, wait. I am actually bringing in hydrogen sometimes as well, aren't I? Yes, I am. So I do need to allow them to do that. And hydrogen should be higher priority than oil. Probably, yeah. Basically, when it's producing hydrogen, it's producing depleted steam. So that's probably the white that you're seeing. Exhaust does burn white. CO2, I don't know. Yeah, I agree, Road Train. That I was already going to do that. Because if that is a bug, then I don't want that being fixed quietly and then breaking everything. I was just trying to figure out the cleanest way to do that. Which I think will probably be this. How much is this pull? It's pulling 48 water. I mean, this will be able to provide that. Let's go ahead and cut that. Cut this. Also cut that, because I want to make it look proper. Right. This will now go... Will I be able to... No, I can't sneak that underneath. Okay, fine. I need to get rid of that as well. Yep. Yep, that should take care of everything. Now let's just make sure I am actually putting that in the right way. Yes, I am now. Yep. There we go. All fixed, chat. Thank you very much for noticing it. Again, that could easily have been a bug that got fixed at some point and then completely scuppered our plans. So I do appreciate that. Which of the boilers is correct? Now they both are correct. I could have flipped them, yeah, but I haven't, so that was an easier way of doing it for me, rather than pulling the whole boiler down, because you lose some of the resources involved in building anything. That's 50 expensive resources. You don't get perfect returns when you decommission something. Sadly. I'd rather, if I'm going to pull something down, pull down a pipe run instead of a boiler. I'm sorry I made a big issue out of it. I do hope this fixes stuff. Again, there's no harm in pointing out something like that. Absolutely no harm in pointing something like that. While it worked right now, you know, and so you seem to feel bad about having pointed out a problem that wasn't a problem. There is no guarantee that that wouldn't have been silently fixed at some point in the future. And if that had happened, I wouldn't understand why it suddenly stopped working. So it would take a little while for me to troubleshoot it. You've just saved me all of that effort, so I appreciate it. It is much appreciated. Right, now we're just waiting on a bunch of stuff to be done over here. Oh, this is going really well. Once all of this is finished, we will switch this over to only using dirt. Though, there is a part of me that's like, well, we've got so much dirt, why don't I do that now? But not enough Unity, oil rig doesn't have enough Unity. Much sad. Alright, not enough Unity on the oil rig. Part of that will be edicts that I'm using, but we can just fix that by dropping it. Maybe. I think I'm going to tell them to stop. Yeah, we definitely don't need that many pops right now. What are all those different areas producing? What do you mean by different areas? Denecris? There is deconstruction efficiency research, yes, there is. But I don't believe you ever get to 100%. Did you research crop yet? I can't research right now because I don't have enough Unity to keep everything running. Oil coal needs transport out? No, you don't. That is not necessary just yet. I just joined, so I just want a quick catch up. Ah, right. You mean, okay. So, over here we're producing meat, eggs, and offcuts as well, which are being made into compost. We'll cover that in a bit. Copper here. Over here is our steam setup. I'm redesigning that. This is food for the colony, the main colony. Down here we've got our construction parts. Over here we've got our maintenance. Here is water generation, which is helping the rest of the colony. Concrete over here, but we haven't needed to turn that on for quite some time. Steel here, iron here. Over here we're producing glass. This is our recycling center. It's producing a little bit of everything. We're piping the majority of our recyclables down there directly. Over here we have got our research production and also our vehicle parts production. Down here is our coal mine. All the way down here are our tree harvesters. So where exactly they are? Oh, there they are. Just chilling out, you know, enjoying themselves. And over here we've got lumber being brought in from lands afar. Sand is being gathered on the beach here. This is our refinery, and what this doesn't produce is probably a shorter list than what it does produce. We're bringing in crude oil over here. We are distilling this down. We've got fuel, diesel there. We are producing heavy oil, diesel, fuel gas, naphtha, sour water. Quite a lot of these are then reused elsewhere to make rubber, acid. We're reclaiming some of the water. We're also producing hydrogen. We're producing sulfur. We're inputting some steel to contain liquid nitrogen, which we're also getting from that. We're also dropping off a bit of limestone and producing high quality fertilizers as well. Wherever we can, we are using the byproducts from this process rather than simply throwing it away or burning it off. We are reintroducing that fuel back into the system. You know what? I need some more trucks over here to handle the refueling. We're reintroducing that back into the system, so we're only taking a bit of water from outside, and then we're reclaiming water from the various processes in here to top up the steam boilers. We are using biomass, food waste from our colony, where we can, instead of coal, to run the kind of backup boiler. But these boilers are running entirely of byproducts from within this system. So a lot of this system is, you know, we had to kickstart it, and whenever it fails, we have to kickstart it pretty hard. But when it's running as intended, it actually has relatively small amounts of additional input outside of the crude oil to get that thing running, which I'm very, very happy about. This is our colony as it stands. We are feeding our colonists potatoes, vegetables, eggs, and meat, and hopefully we'll be able to get up to bread. That was one of the things that I wanted to do at the start of this stream, but yeah, that didn't happen, did it? Over here, I'm pumping in seawater, right next to where I'm dumping out polluted water. Don't ask. We're desalinating that. Some of it I use to make the salt that we use in our meat preparation. Other parts of it I dump out, like the salt water. We don't need that, so we just get rid of it if we are kind of backstuffed on there. Much the same as the boilers over at the refinery. I prioritize using biomass to run my regular boiler and fuel gas to run my gas boiler. And through all of that, we produce quite a lot of extra water. Though I am starting to notice and disapprove of the lack of large amounts of stockpiles of water over here. Yes. Unpleasant. Oh, I need to prioritize that to send water over to this, really. I think it may be time to add in another setup here. We've got stupid amounts of people there. We have got a growth pause on, but our population is growing rather rapidly. Oh. Like any true government, the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing, and both feet are wearing the wrong shoes. I was telling them, hey, here's some incentives. We've got a massive, tax cuts for people who have kids. Also, stop having kids. My God, don't you know what you're doing? You're overpopulating the colony, you savages. Oh. Demi of Derp, this was basically, yes, state-sponsored snoo-snoo parties, and at the same time, shaming those who went. So, actually very similar to quite a lot of governments. Hey, we want more kids, we've got an aging population. Also, you're a bunch of hedonistic scoundrels, Casanovas and sluts, the lot of you. My God, have some decency. Also, we really, really do need lots of kids, so, just don't do it where we can tell it's happening. I don't want to know how the kids... the Cabbage Patch, stalks, absolutely. My lord. My lord. Do I still need food saver? Probably not at this point. I can probably cut that off. could instead, with that unity we just gained, bump up the workers over here. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. No. You're shaming everyone who does it at home and not at the state-sanctioned party. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Aavak, as a reminder, check how much water your desalinators will produce against the capacity of your pipe. I've already checked it, Akira. We are technically trying to research those pipes, but yeah, I've already checked it. One of these produces 120 every 60 seconds. The pipe is stated to take 200. Each one of these produces 48 every 60 seconds. So between all four of them, they can only take... They produce just shy of 200. So a single T2 pipe is capable of moving the entire product of all four. If I were to introduce more of them, then a single T2 pipe would no longer be capable of getting rid of it. But, you know, we are getting there. Stalks, are they aphrodisiacs sometimes? Yes, that's exactly what it is. You eat the stalk. True facts. Alright, let's get that on the go. We're also, at long last, going to turn back on concrete production. Hooray. We might be able to afford to turn all these back on as well. Yeah, we can. Wow. Okay. Nice. A little bit surprised, but very nice. Can we, I wonder... Now, the big question here is, like, I can definitely turn all these on, but have I got the power to run them, is the next question. Apparently we do. Apparently we presently have enough power to run all of it. These are good times. Are we still making... No, we've made all of the big trucks. We've got 65 vehicles, of which 0 are tier 1... that's not entirely true, actually. We've still got these 2 harvesters, and we've got 3 of these Diddy harvesters. I'll just replace them. Sadly, in this... a Cars Universe extended part of the franchise, the chunky trucks and the big boy excavators were forced to cannibalize their smaller, less capable kin. It's tragic, it's something they don't talk about. In fact, some of them still have nightmares about the grinding of gears, the gouting oil as the little trucks were just devoured by the excavators, torn apart, while the other trucks then came in and scavenged what was left. A black day in the history of the colony. The famine of 303. Aavak, bureaucrat grade 2, apparently, with the edicts. Okay. Now, in terms of the current excavations, they're doing all right down there, actually. And I would say, at this point... okay, it's going to be a bit of a rough one, but at the same time, taking all of that away, I am now going to tell... our brave excavators to do an awful lot of excavating, because it is that time, chat. I am desperately thirsty. Desperately. It has been far too long. Far too long since we had a tea break. It is time once again for us to have a break. And so, naturally, you're going to get to watch the colony probably grind into a halt and explode. Don't pretend you're not going to enjoy it, because I know you'll be liars if you do. However, I'm going to find a nice view. What part of the colony would you like to watch? What part of the factory do you want to see in action this whole time? Okay, I'm going to unpause these. They don't require too much in regards to workers. So let's allow the foresters to offload the ship. The ship doesn't have anywhere to go yet, but I could allow this to be working on its very lowest level. We'll see how that goes. You want to watch the tree harvesters? No. Coal mining. Can we follow a truck around? Actually, that isn't a bad idea. All right. Tunk. We can do that. I think. Yes, we can. Okay, so before we go, I'm going to drop save. Then I'm going to step away. I'm going to grab myself a cup of tea. You're encouraged to get some drinks as well, because you need to be hydrated just as much as I do. And then when we return, more Captain of Industry. Chat has discovered a loop. Where is said loop? Chat, let me know. Oh, is it probably this one? I mean, that one I knew about. Collision detection. Oh, thank you so much, Sheila. Collision detection versus collision avoidance, right. Water collection. It was for water. Right. Oh, actually, okay. So where is the water loop then? Ah. Right, I see. Yeah. Okay. That's a tricky one to handle, though. But since this is no longer my main source of output, I'm going to turn off this completely. I'm going to delete this. In fact, I'm going to delete all of that. There you go. That will fix that whole situation for us. Oh, wait. Also going to delete this. And then I'm going to replace these, but facing the other way, because that'll actually be a nicer system. Also, you should not be allowing imports. Alright. Nope, go down the left. Rainwater. Here. Yeah. We're sorted. We'll get all of that done. Thank you for the report, chat. It seems that following around Truck-kun was useful after all. Who would have guessed it? How are we doing for coal? We are doing very, very well for coal, it seems. Okay, and the pipe is up, and indeed it is running. It hasn't actually reached its destination yet, but that's fine. Okay, do we have enough materials? I think we might. I think we may. I think it's time. This is going to shut down an awful lot of stuff. And I've got to do it quickly. I can do it in stages, but only just. Move. I also need to take you out. Just going to shut down all the power in the colony in just a moment, which is going to be absolutely dire. But that's what we need to do. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. But do not allow any kind of import. Also, do not deliver any further liquid to it, because this will dump into this pipe. which we'll send up there. Right, okay, so with that done, all I need to do now is get all of this gas down there.